Hello, Kitaholic Kits fans. How are we all? It's Scrap and Ames here, up with my first process video for June, using the gorgeous June kits. I am doing a Project Life spread for you today, using lots of gorgeous goodies from, I'm using the main kit and the embellishment kit, and I've got the paper add-on so I can use lots of papers. Right, so I'm straight into it. I've already cut my photos so you don't have to watch that lovely process, and I'm just working straight off the bat here on my title card. Now the papers in the kit is the Dear Lizzie, which one is it? Mind blank. Dear Lizzie, oh my goodness, can't think of it. Sorry guys, it's gone from my head at the moment, and I'm actually, don't laugh, well, have a laugh actually, why not? It is Sunday morning. I'm recording this voiceover. I'm sitting in my car at my son's football game. We have arrived an hour earlier so he can train a bit before they play. I probably look like a mad woman talking to myself in the car. But you know what? Design teamwork never stops. No, I'm just joking. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to stay warm because it's Canberra and it's freezing. It is like a top of 8 today. It is near snowing. So yeah, I thought I'm going to sit in the car and I'm going to edit and I'm going to voice over and I am going to just get into it. So yeah, so I don't have my actual kits in front of me, which is a bit of a bummer. So I can't remember which key collection it is, but it's Dear Lizzie. As is most of the goodies actually, the ephemera and everything is Dear Lizzie. So anyway, so I decided that the title card needed a bit of something. So the doily I put there just to make the ephemera pop, because the ephemera is a bit pastel-y, like all the pieces are like that. As you can see, it's white and it's that soft pinks and blues. So I just wanted something to break it up a little bit as well. As much as that colour is really deep on the card, on the paper, it just needed something else. So I added the doily for a bit of interest and a bit of a pop and a bit of a break. Then I've just added this ephemera piece. Now that tag bit in the back behind the ice cream truck, it had some writing on it. It said, I think, treat yourself. But I didn't think I was going to use it, so I liked the colour. Again, I just thought it added a bit of contrast, a bit of pop, so I just chucked it in there. I think there's people laughing at me. Oh no, they're talking to each other. Anyway, so I cut out, I'm using these, I think it's Doodlebug Design alphabet stickers that came in the kit as well to do my title, which is just Big Splash, which I am documenting a day at the end of 2016 where we went as a bit of a family day to a water park that's here in Canberra called Big Splash. The kids absolutely love it. It's got lots of slides. Every year they add usually a slide or so to it, and yeah, so we don't always get to go. It is a bit pricey, but we got it as a bit of a gift for Christmas off my grandma, my aunt, and her husband, as a bit of a family gift. That year they paid for us to go, yeah, which was a nice trip, because at that point in time, Boxing Day, my grandmother went into hospital quite ill, where she didn't actually return home. She passed away not long after that. So yeah, we tried to enjoy the day out while we could, because that's what she would have wanted. Anyway, so I did a bit of decorating, a bit of ephemera there with some cute little puffy stickers again from the Dear Lizzie collection that came in the kit. That beautiful little yellow, like fabric kind of heart that's a bit cute. Bit of gold, Heidi Swap Colour Shine just to add a bit of sparkle, and it's done. Title card all done. Now, I generally, if you're a bit of a Scrap and Ames watcher, you notice that usually my Project Life, I say I'm going to not do it, and I always do it. I always make my own cards using pattern paper. I say I'm never going to do it because I have 2 big containers full of Project Life cards, and yeah, but I can't help it. I also have a heap of pattern paper. Well, I don't have that much, but I like the pattern papers. What can I say? And, you know, I want to use these ones. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I decided that I'm going to make this one my journaling card. It is a very busy, colourful background with all the flowers, so I thought it was either going to be these ones in the middle here, this middle section of this pocket page protector are always pretty much my filler. I always make them my filler cards if they're not got photos when I use this one. So I'm just fiddling around with, I wanted to use the labels that came in the exclusive printables to jot down my journaling. I wasn't going to write a heap of journaling. It didn't need a lot of journaling. Sorry, my phone is going nuts next to me here. Should have it on silent. But I wanted to make sure that those labels didn't get lost amongst all the flowers. So I do some little embellishing on it just to make sure that it pops a little bit. And I had all these lovely goodies. So this is my second project using the kit. And I was feeling the mojo when I did this. This is only done last night. I was really in a crafty mood. I just gotten over a stomach bug yesterday. I'd had it on the Friday and I was still feeling pretty off yesterday. So I managed to sit down late yesterday afternoon, and this is where I got to, and I was on a roll. This kit really got me going. So I really got into it. So this little gold tab was also in the kits as well. It was really cute, actually. I really like it. I'm thinking I might make some of my own, actually, out of some Kitaholic glitter. Oh God, can't talk. Glitter cardstock I've got kicking about in my stash. So just some washi, which I sort of stuffed that up a little bit. The first layer of washi I put on, it was too faint with the coloured background of the card, so then I added a bright orange piece over the top anyway, and then stapled down my tab. Just adding that wood veneer, using some glossy accents there just to get it to really stick, which I had a bit of trouble with at first. It was being a bit painful. It wouldn't stay stuck. I think because the staples were popping up the back, like it was making the card stick up. So it was not sticking very well. Alright, just play. What else am I doing here? I'm going to journal. I think I'll do my journaling next. And then I'm going to add, oh my God, you see all these people. It absolutely looks freaking freezing. I mean, I'm sitting in my car. I have 2 layers on already with a beanie on, and I was hoping to be able to find a car spot that I could just look out onto the field, but I promised my boy I'd get out and have a look. So anyway, I've still got half an hour to keep warm. All right, so I've journaled. I cut that out so you don't have to see it. I contemplated putting something else behind these, but then when I put them down and with the other embellishing, I didn't feel that it needed it, and I thought I'd add some more wood veneer that were also in the kit. We got this massive, if you haven't seen my unboxing, pop back and have a look. You'll see exactly what was in the kits. But we got these wood veneer pack, this Kaiser Craft wood veneer pack, and it's got like a butt ton of wood veneer. Like when you tip it all out into my little blue tray there, which I don't think you actually will see exactly because I've got it all zoomed in, but there is like seriously heaps. So I went with that whole rule of 3 that gets talked about with 3 wood veneer on that page. So I went with that, and on that card, sorry, and I really loved how that looked. I was a bit worried I might have over wood veneered, but no, I actually think that turned out really well. I was really happy with it. Pop that back in. Now and I've spoken about this before, my little roll process with Project Life in particular is I sort of have this process now where, especially with filming, is I always go through and obviously go through and place all my photos, then I decide all my cards or pattern papers, whatever, and then I go through and I usually do up my title card and then all my filler cards and things like that, and then I'll embellish the photos. That way you know, I can decide whether or not the photos need a lot of embellishing. Once upon a time, I just would go nuts. When I first started with Project Life, I would just, and I look back now, and while they look great, there's lots of embellishments, and it makes it really chunky, and I'm really mindful now of not, because I scrapbook so much, I don't want to have 50,000 albums in years and years and years and years to come, because my kids aren't going to have them all. And I do want them to have their albums. I just don't want them to have to cut, 150 albums around as such. So yeah, I've worked on a process that sort of works for me, and that's a bit more time efficient as well, because I don't always have long periods of time of scrapbooking now. There's short windows, so this works for me in that way. So that's my process. It works, I think, for now. So yeah, that's how I've evolved. Instead of just going hell for leather, I sort of go for, a process. All right, rambling over. These little word pieces were also in the kits. So I just picked out this one. There was this one. There's a couple of different ones. I think they're Dear Lizzie as well. This one says Good Times Ahead. I've just popped them up on some foam dots, and I'm going to actually make this a shaker pocket. Now, I don't show you how I make the shaker pocket because I do use my fuse tool, but the sequins come in the kit, and I chuck a heap of sequins in there, and I love how it looked in the end. I did have to fluff around with my fuse tool at all, because I didn't realise I had the wrong end on it, where my kids had used it last for a school project, so I had to stuff around and wait for it to reheat that tip, but it worked fantastically, and you will see in the close-ups and at the end how well it worked as a shaker pocket. So I just loved it. As I said, I was really feeling the mojo, so went all out on this page. I contemplated adding those really tiny little wood veneer hearts. So I did contemplate popping them in as well, but I thought, nah, that would just be overkill. It would get lost. There was no point. You wouldn't see them. The glitter, the sequins were perfect. So I think I sort of pop off there. I went to go and get, I had a bit of a fluff around, and so I edited that out. So this is the bottom left space. This is just of a gorgeous photo of my daughter in the pool. So I do play around with this one. Didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted just to add a little bit more embellishing and whatnot to this because of the white spotty background. It was plain-ish. So I grabbed some washi from the washi tape booklet that came as well in the kit. This Dear Lizzie washi booklet here. And there was a whole heap of different ones. So I do show you me playing around just a tad. I just thought these would add a nice little pop of colour to that side without adding too much, because the blue in that photo, there's so much of it. It's quite bright. There's enough there without needing too much more. And I love that blue washi with the funky sunnies. I just love it. I thought it was just so perfect. Perfect for a, sunny day by the water kind of photo. And I wanted to use these stickers. I love these stickers. I actually have brought these. I think I said in my unboxing, I actually had brought these previously as part of, they were the Glitter Girl, released with the Glitter Girl collection by Chamel. So I think that's right. I had brought them then too, so I have them in my stash already partly used. So bonus, I now have two. And I love these puffy stickers. I really love them now. I think I'll have to get some more once I sort of deplete them a little bit. I think they're really cute. At first I sort of saw them and I was like, oh, the mermaid thing, I'm not sure, but I'm just like, they're so cute. So yeah, I popped them on, and I really went with this layout. I think because I've been binge watching a bit of YouTube of late with a bit of Inky Quill and a few others, with the whole going with that threes theme. So it's three of either, like 3 wood veneer or 3 puffy stickers or 3 of this or 3 of that. So I went with that sort of thing. So like 3 puffy stickers on this card, or 3 of like the printables, or 3 bits of washi tape, or just that rule of 3. And I really like that balance and that theory there. For me, it's logical, and it makes it just that process a bit easier, of that creative process. So I did another doodly border just to finish it off and tie it in with the other pages, the other cards I'd done with the borders. And now that's all of my cards done as such. So now I'm going to go through, and as I said, my process next is to go on and do my photos. So this one doesn't need much because it's not a great photo, so hence I do a little bit of embellishing. It's not the best family photo because you can't see my son because he's hiding. My daughter is having a little hissy fit there, so she doesn't smile. My partner, myself, and my stepdaughter are at least smiling, so that's 3 of 5, so that's a bonus. So I do add this little white glitter word. Obviously it just says memories. I have a look through some of the printables which you can see there, that come in the kits. They're exclusive to Kitaholic Kits. I couldn't find something small enough to pop on the photo, but I do end up using 2 little puffy hearts from those Dear Lizzie puffy stickers. They're just enough, and that does the trick for that photo, as I said, without over embellishing it. Didn't need too much. This photo here, I finally get to use these blue stickers, word stickers, and I love this word rad. I thought this was perfect for here, with the 2 coming out of the 2 kids coming out the bottom of the slide, and it just fills in that gap there of, not great, there's nothing really there in the space and whatnot. And then the little toucan, because you know what, I saw him he was sitting there in the tray. I thought he looked cute, and I just was like, meh, whatever, why not? He looks great there. I just thought he was cute. Now these little Studio Calico icon stickers also came. Now for me, those icon stickers are really good for planner stickers, so I might actually use them in my planner and take some shots and pop them up on the Kitaholic page instead. I'll see. But yes, so this is the spread all finished up close and personal here. I will have some still shots up close as well for you, but I hope you've enjoyed my Project Love spread. It's a bit of a long one, but I have loved making it. I really got into this one. There's my shaker pocket. I love the way it looked. Don't forget to head over to the Kitaholic Kits shops. I think our kits are selling out very quickly, so get in while you can, guys. And I will see you again very soon for my next process video. Thanks, guys. Bye.